Hey guys, what's going on? Zeshin here with another episode of Weekly Gaming News, and let's get started. So the first little news story I want to talk about is something really quick, is that Pokemon, or Nintendo I guess, announced Pokemon Direct happening on the 5th of June, so that's after this video goes out, so yeah. So I'll probably talk about that next episode. So the next thing is another Pokemon related thing, and there was a Pokemon press conference that was announced and then happened during this week, and there's a few things that were announced there. I'm going to talk about a few of those things. So one of those things that is either a port or like an enhanced port of some way, or a sequel or whatever, to Detective Pikachu, the 3DS game that came out like a year or so ago, is coming to the Switch, so that's pretty cool. And I guess it makes sense with the popularity of the movie that just came out, which that movie's pretty fucking good. You should go see it. It's really good. Ryan Reynolds is awesome as Pikachu. Didn't expect that. Anyway, so yeah, that's going to be a thing, and I'm not sure when that's supposed to be coming out, but I'm definitely looking forward to that. They also announced Pokemon Home, which is a storage type, or like a cloud-based storage thing, so you can, any Pokemon you catch in any Pokemon game, basically you can store on there, so you can have any Pokemon ever in Pokemon Sword and Shield. That's pretty cool if you are really crazy. A really weird new Pokemon mobile game called Pokemon Sleep has been announced, and I really don't know what it is. Apparently you do something in your sleep and Pokemon related things happening. I don't know what Pokemon company's doing anymore, but they're going to take over our lives in the future. And DNA, which is a mobile game company that's been developing a lot of the Pokemon games, they're making a Nintendo mobile games. I don't know if I said Pokemon or Nintendo. My brain doesn't work very well. Anyway, so DNA, they're announced Pokemon Masters, which is a new Pokemon mobile game. Not really sure what it's about. I guess you can battle any of the Pokemon trainers from Pokemon history or something like that. It seems like it could be cool. And yeah, that's pretty much all I want to talk about from the Pokemon press conference. And there's some other small stuff, and but nothing too important, I guess. But I'll link to articles or probably just a press conference in the description, so look forward to that. So Kojima, who is the mastermind behind the Metal Gear Solid franchise, is now making Death Stranded, which is being published by PlayStation or Sony, whatever. It's a weird looking game that I'm personally not interested in, but it was teased that some information was going to come out, and a new trailer came out with the release date, and it's coming out a lot sooner than a lot of people expected. It's coming out on November 8th, 2019, so this year, which I thought it was not coming out for like another 2 at least, but here we are. So I have not watched this trailer because I don't care about this game, like I said, but I'll link to it in the description, I guess, if you care. I don't, but I just wanted to throw that in here because it seems like a big deal. I think these rumors are debunked now, but I just want to talk about it briefly. There's a bunch of rumors and leaks going around that The Last of Us 2 was going to have a new trailer with a release date, and something about a new state of play coming out, which is like PlayStation's Nintendo Directs coming out, pretty much focusing on The Last of Us or something. I don't think that was true. Either that or it was debunked or it got canceled or something like that, but maybe it seems like The Last of Us was supposed to come out in November, but Death Stranding is, so they delayed it, or who knows, but I don't think this rumor was true. Guess we'll find out in the future, but I just wanted to bring it up real quickly. So the new Crypt of the Necrodancer spinoff, for like Zelda spinoff, the Cadence of Hyrule, release date was leaked. I think it was actually officially announced to be coming out in June, which it's now June. Like, it's the 1st, right? Yes, it is. Hey, look at that. I can do time. Anyway, so that seems cool. I've never played Crypt of the Necrodancer, but I guess it's like a rhythm-based like action game or something. I don't know too much about it, but I started hearing about this like new spin-off DLC thing based on Zelda, and it looks kind of cool. Since I'm a big Zelda fan, I might check it out. So yeah, that looks interesting. So Konami has announced the full lineup for the Contra Anniversary Collection, I guess, and apparently it has a lot of Contra in it. So the full lineup is Contra Arcade, Contra NES, Contra Famicom, Super Contra Arcade, Super C, which NES, which I guess is Super Contra, I guess, Contra 3, the Alien Wars SNES, Super whatever. Yeah, I'll just throw the article in the description because that's a lot of Contras. And if you like Contra, this is for you. I've never played Contra, so I don't know what else to say here. So according to an anonymous source reported by Game Informer, that there's going to be new Borderlands 2 DLC coming out to tie the bridge between the story-wise between 2 and 3, which is Borderlands 3 coming out in September, I think. It comes out this year at some point, which I'm excited about. This is weird. I don't know how reliable this anonymous source is or whatever. I think they said something. Let me open up the article real quick. I don't know. I don't see anything about this anonymous source being reliable or anything. but apparently this DLC is supposed to come out during the week of E3, so like 2 weeks from now. Like, yeah, pretty soon. And I don't know if this is true. That's cool. If I don't know what platforms this DLC released on, saying Borderlands 3 or 2 originally came out on like PS3 and Xbox 360, and now it's on PS4 and Xbox One, all that stuff, part of the Handsome collection. But if you have to pay for it, that's kind of weird. But if it's free, yeah, sure, I'll download it and play it through it, I guess. I never finished all the Borderlands 2 DLC, to be fair, but I don't know. This seems like it could be cool. Who knows? Remember that Square Enix Avengers game that like a trailer came out for a long time ago? Well, apparently it's going to be officially revealed at E3 this year. I would assume during Square Enix's press conference or some kind of video presentation that they've done in the past, I think last year or something like that. I don't remember. Yeah, there's also some other rumors that it's going to be kind of like a Destiny or Division-like game, so like a shared world experience, whatever the hell those games are called. If that's the case, that's going to be a little disappointing because I'm not too interested in those games. But if it's just going to be like, just here's a story about the Avengers, you can play as them, that'd be cool, and I'll definitely play it. But if it's just going to be like, oh, make your own hero and take missions from the Avengers characters, that's kind of lame in my opinion. But I guess we'll just have to wait till E3 to see what it really is. The free PlayStation Plus games for June have been announced, and they're Borderlands The Handsome Jack Collection, which is cool. That's Borderlands 2 and Borderlands the pre-sequel. Borderlands 2 is great. I played a little bit of the pre-sequel. It seems just like 2, but there's some new mechanics and whatnot. So that's pretty cool. So that's technically 2 free games there. And then the other one is Sonic Mania, which if you like Sonic, old school Sonic, then this is good for you. But I have Sonic Mania Plus when it came out in physical because I just wanted it, I guess. I played a little bit of it, but I kind of suck at classic Sonic, so I didn't play much of it. Seems like a pretty good month overall. I do own both these games already, so it's not really any benefit to me, but this is a great month for people who don't own either of those games. So apparently a new update for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate will bring VR to it. We're using the Nintendo Labo VR headset thing, and that's really weird. I don't know what that's going to be like. I don't have the Labo stuff on Switch, but there's Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey has a VR mode, and apparently they're not very good, maybe because those games weren't designed around VR. But yeah, I don't know, maybe this could be interesting. I don't know, it seems like a weird addition. But also on top of that, it's going to have some new Amiibo functionality, and that's going to be all with update, I think it's like 3.0.1 or something like that. I'm not quite sure, but that's cool. I don't know, I did play a little bit of Smash Ultimate because my friend has it. I don't have it yet because, I don't know. I just hate how Nintendo games never go down in price. So in 2009, I think, there was a Ghostbusters video game that came out on PS3 and Xbox 360 that was basically Ghostbusters 3. I think it was like written by the original writers and stuff, and all the actors were playing their characters and whatnot. I never played it because I don't care about Ghostbusters. I know, blasphemy. It's being remastered, and it seems like it might be a PS4 exclusive. But yeah, there's a new trailer that came out. I haven't watched it because I don't care, but I'll link to that. And yeah, and then I guess the last piece of news I really want to talk about is this year's Call of Duty was actually officially announced. It is Call of Duty Modern Warfare. So it's like a soft reboot of the Modern Warfare sub-series, and apparently it wants to deal more so with like the horrors of war and stuff. So I don't know, some people seem to be pretty excited about it, and I guess it's also the first Call of Duty in a while to have a new engine, so that seems cool. I don't know, I might play it eventually. I haven't played like a Call of Duty in a while, so I like playing them sometimes. But yeah, I don't know, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about for this week. So hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, leave a comment, let me know what you think about all this news, and I will see you guys next week for another episode of Weekly Gaming News.